cracking, y'all? How y'all living? How you living? How you living, man? Am I late? Probably am. What's cracking, everybody, man? Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for coming up in this thing. I feel like I'm spiraling out of control, man. It's been so much going on. But I'm so glad that you guys made it back up here. Monday night, 9 p.m. on the hottest spot, the hot spot in Fishy Biz Aquatics. It has been a hell of a year, to say the least. Let me just throw that in there, man. I have not. I've been just trying to just get back to regular, get my ears back to regular, man. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Oh, I started early. Oh, what? You know what? I was following my watch and not the StreamYard. Hey, it's first time for everything. Well, listen, you guys. Let me just get the elephant out the room right now. And that is my mother being in the hospital. She, for those that don't know, she currently took a fall while I was in Texas, which prompted me to try to get out of Texas early. She was, let me tell you, my mom was doing quite a bit. My niece stays here at the house with her. Well, not here, but at the house with her, along with my dad. And for those that know, my dad had an amputation months back and is in a wheelchair. And so it's my dad, my mom, and my niece, who is 15, who goes to the high school that I teach at. So I would go over to mom's house, check on them, grab niece, take her on to school, which is work for me. So before mom is in the hospital, we'll go back earlier last year to where dad was in hospital, had to get an amputation because they found cancer on his shin, had to take his leg so that he could survive. And he had to deal with wheelchair, trying to find a leg, all of this stuff, rehab and everything else. So been there for that. All the while, wife pregnant, twins, trying to figure out how that, was going to factor in. She is on bed rest, so I'm working and I'm coaching and still taking care of her. And in the same time, trying to find a bigger house. That happened. Then in the hospital with her after she gives birth to the twins, and them being in the NICU for a while. Son comes home, going to the NICU every day, every evening, for daughter or girl twin to not make it. Right? So that's hospital for dad, hospital for wife, hospital for baby. Sister gets into a car wreck where her car flips over 4 times in the middle of the highway. She breaks both her legs and is rushed to the emergency room, hospital for sister. So now mom, while I'm in Houston, on a science teacher, it was a national science teachers conference. Me being the youngest in the science department, I have never been, and I don't know if that's just because I'm the youngest, but I just happen to be. I decided to go. And in between conference sessions, I was going to hook up with some of my um, fellow Texas fish tubers. Show me a good time around there in my downtime. That happened, and a day before time for me to leave, excuse me, I get a frantic call from my sister, um, crying and yelling, driving fast down the highway, hurrying home, saying that her daughter called, which is my niece, that mom fell and is not getting up. My mom is 76. My dad is 78. I am 41. So I call niece. Niece is there with mom. She's frantic. She's yelling, "My fault. It's all my fault. It's all my fault." And I'm trying to figure out why she's saying that. She's boo-hooing. But I hear mom in the background. So I had to calm her down. I said, "Listen, stop, stop, stop. Okay? What is going on? What do you see?" She said that there's blood and she's face down and she's not moving. And I said, "Is she talking to you?" She said, "Yeah, she's talking to me right now." I said, "What is she saying?" "She is telling me to move her neck and sit her up, and I can't do it, and I don't want to do it, and I don't want to touch her, and I'm so sorry." And I said, "Okay, keep her talking. That's a good thing. Hopefully, you've already called the ambulance." And she had already called the ambulance. And I stayed on the phone with her, um, told her to keep mom talking. She didn't know where the blood was coming from, so she was um, upset. I'm doing all this while her mom, which is my sister, driving from North County, that's in St. Louis, which is about a 20-minute drive into U City where my mom stays. And I'm in a Texas hotel room trying to figure out how I need to get back. Um, Paramedics come. I talked to paramedics. They said that she cut her lip. That's where the blood is coming from. She hit. She tripped over. I believe the. What's the damn? What's the? All right. So when you're sitting in a chair, and then what is the other little piece of furniture that you put your feet on? I know it's not a footstool, right? Is it a footstool? I mean, but it looks just like the rest of the chair. I thought it was a fancy name for that, like a awning. Nah, is it a? I don't know. Ottoman. There you go. Thank you. Glass Box Hero. For those that know don't know, what you should know is Danny Weshy. Yes, thank you, Gina. Ottoman. Right. I believe she tripped over that and hit face first on the computer table. Is what I'm thinking when I replay it in my head. This fall split her lip to a fact where she needed stitches and also jarred her neck. At 76, her bones can't take a fall like that, apparently. So, within the neck brace, they get her to the hospital. It turns out that she has to have emergency surgery in the morning. This would be Sunday morning. This happened Saturday evening. Trying to get a flight out of Houston, Texas. I had my ticket for 9 p.m. Sunday because I was going to go kick it with Jay Watson and Warrior Planet Tanks, Steve, uh, for the rest of that day and get on the plane at 9. Hopefully, you know, inebriated and fall asleep on the plane, head home, positive vibes, good trip. And I tried to get another ticket. That night, I'm calling the airlines. There's no answer, so I go ahead and do it online. I cancel my 9 o'clock and I go for a 8 o'clock. She's scheduled to have surgery at 9:30. If I can get a nonstop, um, due to COVID, I won't be able to be in there because they're still on COVID protocol. But I could probably be there when she gets out. 2:23, they cancel 1,300 flights. Of course, at 2:23, I'm asleep. I wake up. I look at the phone at 6 o'clock, and it is canceled. So I call. They said that your wait time is 2 hours. Well, forget that noise. I'm going up here. So I go up there. I go up to the airline. This is Southwest, and there are literally 80 people in the canceled flight line. So going through my mind is wondering how my mom's going to do with having neck surgery, where they got to put rods and pins in her neck. How the rest of the family is going to be. My cousin, who was in St. Louis, and told me, he said, listen, just calm down, get here when you can. We're going to handle everything. And you can say that all you want, but this is my mom. You know what I'm saying? And even though that's your your auntie, it just is like it's my mom. And hey Zen, hey everybody, thank you. I see you all. Thank you. I just want to get through this real quick, please. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Um uh where was I at? Oh yeah, so I said, man, I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to get there. These I don't know where they were telling people. I don't know what they were telling people, but it didn't look like, from the 80 people that are in front of me that were leaving out of the line, it didn't look like their luggage was going on any kind of plane. The you know how they weigh your luggage and they put the little tag on it and they put it on the conveyor belt? No, the conveyor belt was not conveyoring. It was not. It was not. It wasn't moving. So I'm sitting here like, bro, this is gonna suck. If they could just yell out to us and let us know if they're letting us on this plane today, is there any flights going on today? This whole time I'm checking other flights. I'm checking Delta, checking American. Flight for that morning to get from Houston to St. Louis, $2,500. That ain't happening. Check the one that was in United, the last one they had. I would had to go all the way across Hobby Airport, and I don't know nothing about Hobby Airport, just the name of it, because that's not my regular airport, to wherever United was in 15 minutes and try to catch their flight for $800. So then I considered getting a rental car and driving back to St. Louis, which would have took 12 hours and 26 minutes. This is all going on while I'm in the line, and all this stuff is just going through my head like I just got to get back. Finally, I get up there, and the lady says, where you going? I said, St. Louis. She looked it up. She tried to find a little spot. Took her a minute, didn't find anything. She said, yeah, well, we are going to probably have to get you there tomorrow. I was like, God damn, not tomorrow. I can't go tomorrow. Like, I need to go there now. Like, she was like, I can't get you there. I can't get you there today. And I said, this is bullshit. So I'm like, can I get to Memphis? It's a 4-hour drive. Can I get to Indianapolis? That's a 4-hour drive. Can I get to Chicago? That's a 4.5-hour drive. Like, I'll just drive it from there. So she looked those up and said, yeah, we don't have anything out there until tomorrow either. And I was like, God, dog, like, what is up? What's going on? By the grace of God, she found one that left that afternoon at 4:30. It's a connecting flight from Columbus, Ohio. So I would go into Columbus, deboard, board back on the same plane, hit St. Louis. Book it. Book it. Book it. Book it. Please book it. At that time, it was about 10:30 in the morning. Now, mind you, I had Jay Watts had just dropped me off at 6:30 that morning. And so 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, I'm in the line into 10:30. I called Jay Watts. I'm like, bro, I can't go nowhere till 4. Mom had got out of surgery by then. My sister said surgery went well. They saw her, ease my mind, ease my heart, ease my soul a lot. Okay. So met up with Jay Watts. We called Steve from Warrior Planet Tanks, and we met up, and we actually had a pretty decent time. So it was time for me to go fly at the Turkey Leg Hut. Maybe you've heard about it. They do stuffed turkey legs, right? Ridiculous amount of meat, pause. And all the seasoning and accoutrement that comes with a turkey leg that you could ever expected. I didn't even know you could put all this stuff on a turkey leg. Like, it's just ridiculous. So this stream is entitled "Everything is Bigger in Texas" for a reason. And currently, right now, I've seen my mother. She wants out of the hospital, which is great to hear her say. For those that didn't know, she was experiencing some. She was already experiencing some mild memory loss, and I was already scared of that. And so, for those that believe in God, I put it up to God to say, she kept refusing to go to the doctor. She didn't want to do that, and maybe this was His way of saying, "Sit your butt down. Now you're forced to stay in this hospital where the doctors will do MRIs and brain scans and neck scan, all of that, and we can figure out what's up with you." So, that all happened. Hate for it to have to happen like that, but who am I to judge on that, right? I say that to say this: for all of you all that have been in my community, and you guys have, I share everything with you guys. I never thought I would be like that with total strangers, but you guys are my community and family here at Fishy Biz Aquatics. You guys, your well wishes, your positive vibes, and your prayers have all been used. You guys have been with me with my with the birth of my twins and the death of my twin. You guys have been there with me with my dad and his surgery, and I just want to thank you all for continue to be there. I apologize to my students because I feel like they've seen a substitute more than they've seen me. And I've never been that type of teacher. I love my job. I love being in the classroom. But when stuff happens, man. And I'm busting my butt this last month. I think school is out May 26th to make sure that they get the stuff that they need so they can move on to the next level, which is biology for my freshmen and chemistry for my biology students. So that's where I'm at with it right now. So I want to say thank you all again, and I want to go back up to the top and talk to the people real quick. Blind Fish Keeper first comes in this thing. Thunder Aquatics is in this thing. Mystery Snail Guardian. Glassbox Hero, which is Danny Weshy. If you didn't go check out our The Matrix on Danny Weshy's channel. Danny, is it Glassbox Hero now? Like, if we type in Glassbox Hero, that'll get us there. Let everybody know where to go. We had a great stream on Saturday. Trina's Reef, always a pleasure. Team Rainy, always a pleasure. Larry D in this thing. Vibes, thank you. Mains, Tails, Fern Fins. DC, Dennis, thank you for coming through. I'm rolling. Brickley Bell, appreciate you. Rolling. Thunder Aquatics, Daniel, thank you. Texas Fish Room, thank you for coming through. Zen, thank you for coming through. I'm still rolling. Thank everybody. Mexicali Fish Keeper, appreciate you. Geek Boy, appreciate you. Paul Mac, thank you. I got Jay Watts backstage. I'm about to bring him through. I'm headed. Skip Aquarium. Thank you for coming through. Oh, my stream's up in here. Jakira, thank you for coming through. She did say she was gonna check out one of my lives. Be Hardy, thank you for coming through. Melly Mel, appreciate you. We rocking. I'm almost at the end here. All right, and I'm down here. Look at Jakira. What's cracking? Hey, this kid right here, man, she's something else, y'all. Like, she's something else. I gotta hand it to her. I've seen the growth with her, and even though she gets on my nerves, or we probably get on each other's nerves, she's an awesome kid, man. It's fun. All right, I'm gonna turn this down. I'm gonna bring in Jay Wiggity real quick, man, and he helped give me a good Houston experience. Jay Watts, what up? What's up with it, man? Hold on, let me back it out a little bit. What up with it?
Taking it easy. Yeah, that was kind of close up, bro.
Yeah, my bad. Look,
too close for comfort.
New local Austin, man, always giving me some words of wisdom right here. You're in flow, breathe, do what you gotta do, feel the love. What's up? Right on, Big Mike.
What's up, new local Austin?
Yeah. So listen, y'all. I had told Jay Watts that I was headed down to the to H-Town, and he was like, "All right, well, bet you can bring me some shirts in person." Like that was like the first thing. It's the first thing he said, right?
Pretty much.
So you said what?
I said pretty much.
Yeah, man. So he came on through, man, and you pick me up from the airport, or did I take the Uber to the hotel? Did you pick me up that morning?
I picked you up from the hotel.
All right, so I Ubered to the hotel. I took a lift no, I didn't. I took a lift straight to the conference, y'all. The conference started on Thursday at 8:30. My plane touched down at 8 o'clock. So it took me, that's 30 minutes for me to get to the conference. I get to the conference, and I got Steve backstage too right now too. All right, I'm about to bring him up in 1 second. I get to the conference immediately with my luggage in hand. I pack lights, only two bags. So I take that on to the conference. The conference at the George R. Brown?
The George R. Brown Convention Center.
Huge convention center. I walk in there. There's like 3,500 teachers. They're all in line to register, and the line was going hellish. And I'm sitting there. I'm the only fool with luggage. Like, where y'all put y'all luggage at? Like, y'all didn't just come in. A lot of them had came in the day before. All right. So they had hotels that were earshot away from George R. Brown. I end up staying at the Cambria. For those that know Houston, that's downtown. Also, about a 6-minute walk, 7-minute walk. Didn't really know, at the time because I went straight there. Get through the register and everything else. It's super overwhelming. All right. There's a lot of stuff to do, and they just let you just go at it. It's like a free ball. Just go for it. You dig? So I was like, you know what? I haven't eaten breakfast. It's about 10 o'clock. I said, let me hit Jay Watts up, man, and see where we could go eat at. I'm bringing Steve in on this real quick. Warrior Planet King. Steve is up in this thing. What's cracking, homie? Can you hear? Hey, man.
Oh, no.
Can you hear? He muted. You're muted. You're muted. Oh, okay.
I got you.
All right.
Like, if I'm muted,
Look, I'm yelling.
If I'm muted, me talking is not going to serve any purpose exactly. So I'm like, okay, I got you. Let me, Fudge.
All right, so look.
What's up, man?
You got it. So look, every time Jay Watts goes and gets this fat loaded stuffed potato, he always sends a picture of Stuffed Potato Factory. Shout out to them. He always sends me a picture of this thing, and I'm looking at it like, man, that mug is huge. He was like, man, it's so good. He said, if you ever come down here, we gotta hit that. I was like, bet. So of course he takes me to the loaded baked potato factory. Right, it's 10:30 in the morning. We get there like around 11, and perfect time for lunch.
Perfect time.
I'm here hungry as hell, and nothing fills up the beast right here. But everything's bigger in Texas apparently. So he gets the small thing because of course he knows what he's doing. He gets the small. All right, so the sizes they have two sizes. They have what's small ass
and the huge ass.
Small ass, which is AZZ, and the huge ass, which is AZZ. All right. Of course, I get the huge ass, right? I'm a big guy. Then they also serve these things called a boudin ball.
No.
What?
Time out.
Flag
on the play.
Is that not it?
Flag on the play.
The pronunciation.
Stop. Now, what we're not gonna do is this is people's culture. There's blood behind this. You understand? It don't get extra for the camp. It's boudin. Just plain old fashioned.
What did I say?
No. Boudin.
A boudin.
It's just boudin. That way the people come down here, they say it right, and they don't get Will Smithed. Just say boudin.
All right,
please, I digress.
A boudin ball. All right, the boudin ball. The boudin ball was about as big as a over like a softball. It was about as big as a softball.
As big as a wet softball.
Man, that mug fit in the palm of my hand.
God.
I didn't know they were going to be that big, so I ordered two. I ordered two.
You got the stuffed one?
Yes, yeah. I got the seafood one, and then I got the original.
What was in the seafood one?
Seafood one had crawfish, shrimp, crab, maybe
crawfish, shrimp,
cheese and rice, right?
Yeah, mm-hmm. It's probably etouffee.
It was seafood. Yeah. Seafood boudin. Instead of having beef, it just had shrimp and crawfish.
Hey, folks, let me tell you something, man. We get to Jay Watts' house. I light right into it. He was like, "Hey, man, take your time. Shut up, man. I'm eating." Man, I light right into that joint. Boom, boom. I get a piece of the boudin. I was like, damn, this is a big old boudin. I'm going to knock this. Boom, I'm going. Halfway through. And this is, I'm not even, and he's looking at me, chow down. He's just watching me. He sees the floor slowly getting to the mouth to eat. And then half the boudin, I still have, man, my whole face gets ready to collapse into that damn plate. I'm like, it blew my mind, bro. I was so full, and I still had half to go. I'm not the type of guy to leave a plate unclean, and so I'm sitting there like, I can't do it. Like I've never really said that before. I can't do it.
I mean, you had a little
supposed
more
to be funny.
You had a little more than half left over.
Okay, all right. So you want to rub it in?
You didn't throw it away, did you?
No, hell no. Are you crazy?
I'm about to say,
I think that whole meal cost me like $40.
You don't throw that stuff baked potato factory.
No.
Yeah, no, that's like a two sitting meal.
Bro, you cover it up. You eat it for dinner so you can fall asleep at night. It was crazy. I definitely did that. Wow. That was nuts, man. Nuts.
The small ass is 2 meals. The small ass is 2 meals. The huge ass is 4 meals. He bought a huge ass.
See, but you know what, Drew? I'm on your side tonight. Jeff, I love you like a brother. I really do. I'm saying this on the national internet. So, peep game. Like, he's one of those skinny people who can eat anything and never gain weight. Like, it took me work to lose all. Like, I was fat. Look at my old videos. Just go look at some videos. I was fat as hell.
Yeah.
And, like, now I'm losing that weight, and it takes work. And he can eat that shit and not gain a pound. And he got me to eat there finally once, and I ordered it, and I ordered that seafood joint. That it's the same thing that you had in the boudin ball, the seafood medley, the shrimp, big shrimp too.
Uh-huh.
It was like in an etouffee sauce with the Trinity vegetables, all that on the potato, and then the regular accoutrements of a baked potato. Yeah, like that's your word. Like you really stole it from me.
I say accoutrement.
Oh, well, that's not how you say it.
Accoutrements.
Yeah,
that's
how
not a
I say it.
condiment. It's accoutrement. It's French.
Whatever the shit that go on the side of it. But anyway, that there. So it was a big pan of it. It was $40, and yeah, they were supposed to feed 8 people. It fed me and 2 teenagers.
A beast.
So, yeah, it's a beast.
It was a
Teenage
beast.
boys. Teenage boys.
Yeah, they can eat.
All right, so look, we leave there, and we go where?
ADG.
And we go to ADG. People, after this stream, in 30 minutes, you will see my video for ADG Fish Gallery, or it's a local fish store in Texas. I haven't seen any tanks bigger, clearer, and haven't seen aquascape meat tanks like that where you can purchase fish out of and buy out of. It's definitely a beautiful establishment. All right. Matter of fact, what were you doing at that time, Steve? Tell the people, because I want to see if I might give them
when I was in
peek.
I don't want to say like overshare, but I was in class. So not in the military anymore. I'm retired. Technically, I was involuntarily separated early, but I got all my benefits. Thank you, Jesus. But anyway, I'm a full-time student in college. So I was in class, I believe. What day? Was it Friday?
That was Thursday.
Had to have been. Was it Thursday? Yeah, I was definitely. Yeah, I had class.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, we linked up on Friday. That's right.
We
sure
did.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So I did ADG, and that was it for that Thursday, right?
For that day.
Because I ate the rest of the stuffed potato factory.
Don't tell them the truth. They gave you the itis.
Yeah. So I ate the rest of that night, went to sleep like a baby, knocked all the way out. No, not even. Yeah. It was not a game. It was not a game. So yeah, that was.
Do that to you.
Yeah, that was it was a wrap. It was definitely a wrap.
Yeah.
So Friday, I go to the conference a little bit, and then we go to who picked me up Friday?
I did.
Okay, so Jay Watts gets me Friday. Hold on. Before we do that, let me go back to Thursday. This is a sneak peek of what you guys are gonna see. Of what you guys are going to see in 25 minutes. All right. Give me 1 second here. Just a sneak peek for my viewers in here right now.
Like Wolverine.
Ooh. Yeah, man. Houston, Texas, Aquarium Design Group. And when you first walk, can y'all hear it? This is your beautiful times. Ramos, these rainbows. Can y'all hear that or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How do I see y'all and see the?
Bro, just go with it.
Is that how it goes?
Professional. Hey, man. I think you finally figured it out. Oh, you just had to go touch it.
Is that right?
Yeah, man. It's a little loud on my end, but it looks good. It was better the first time.
Wait, what?
I think you're pause on that. I think you double clicked it.
if you guys could look at the aquascaping along with the even the small stuff, like they've got benches for you to sit down and look and
Power.
everything. Look at this. All right, that's what you get. All right, so watch the video after it uploads at 10 o'clock and look at that place. I didn't have to say anything. I was so in awe. Took pictures next to everything, went in the back and did everything else. Now, brings us to Friday. Went to the conference, boom. Get picked up by Jay Watts. Where did I eat breakfast at that day?
You didn't, because I called you and you had a carb hangover because I was getting out of class Friday morning because I was downtown. And you were wasted off of eating that baked potato, remember?
From the night before.
Yeah. Remember? Because I was like, hey, let's go get tea. Let's go get a coffee. You know, let's go get a juice. Me and my healthy, extravagant ass.
Steve says you had a car
downtown.
I was trying. I've got a wedding to be in 85 days. I was trying to lose, man. I had to get up out there, man. I can't live down there, man. That'd be ridiculous. I'm already fat up here.
You gotta have self-control.
None.
We got plenty of parks that balances itself out. You can always take you a walk.
No.
A walk a dog.
We have beautiful parks in Houston.
I would never see them. I'd be somewhere.
And they got food trucks in all of them.
Food truck in every corner.
Food truck, baby. You
right
got
on vibes.
Tacos, you got barbecue, whatever you want, baby.
Man, it's too much, man. That's
whatever you want.
Just too much. So, what did we eat at that day? That evening, I know I met up with Steve and we went and kicked it. But
that's where you ate. That's where y'all went. Y'all ate that day.
And I only ate once that whole day?
Bro, you ate enough for a week in 24 hours.
Shut up, man.
Less than.
Larry D, man, thanks for hanging in here, man. Appreciate you.
Is that the same morning? That's the morning you went to.
Went to the Galleria.
Yeah. How you like that anyway? The people, like, get into it, man, because everybody's sleeping on Houston.
Bro, let me tell y'all something, man. We got a gallery here in St. Louis.
No, y'all don't.
What? Y'all got a shopping center?
Hey, Houston Galleria makes us. We're gonna have to change the whole name of whatever that is that we got. We can't call it a Galleria no more.
I think they don't. They already got Targets in St. Louis anyway.
Some Targets.
Yeah, they could change the name to Target.
Nah, fool, it's a mall still. No, no disrespect like that. I mean, we still got some stuff. But I'm just messing you know what? With you. Just the fact that you guys have an ice rink, in
the middle of the mall,
and
in Texas.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
You know what?
I want to say
fun.
Let me tell you something, man. People. Our Galleria has a Cheesecake Factory on the outside also. But when you walk through our Galleria, after you get to the cheesecake, you hit a Lids, I believe, place where they sell hats. And you hit a GameStop. You hit a very upscale store called Brooks Brothers, and then Lacoste on the other side. And then you hit some miscellaneous fake jewelry chain sellers. Then you hit like some other little stuff. Okay. In Texas, you go through their Galleria through the cheese, you see the Cheesecake Factory, very nice. And I mean, you hit Tom Ford, Tory and Burch, Christian Dior, Holy shit! Some of these things just it's too expensive for me to even talk about. Vibes,
bro. You forgot Talbots.
Who?
Talbots, man.
You hit that? You hit. Listen, the stuff was so expensive. The linoleum on the floor shined so bright like marble. The chandeliers were all in like everything hits the angle of these stores so bright where you looking like, am I even supposed to be here, man? Like, did I dress appropriately to be in the mall? Like, if you had overalls and some boots on, you probably need to go to the next one down the road. Like, you just didn't even feel like you should be there. I end up having to call my wife. I said, hey, I just want to say that I'm passing by Christian Dior, Tory Burch, Gucci, Louis Vuitton. Like, I'm just walking past these places. I'm never going in. And she says, don't talk dirty to me like that. All right, I got it, because this is not what I called for. Now you're
speaking her language. You're speaking her language.
Man, I had to get out of there quick. You know, when you get into the from the expensive side to the kind of like maybe you got your price range side, because it stops being bright. It goes from being yellow brick road to Emerald City type style to you.
Oh, you talking about the food court?
Yeah. It took me about 40 minutes to get to the food court because I've never seen a double.
It's dark over there.
Bro, how is it that you go up by going down? I went all the way to the end of the mall, went downstairs, and led me into a garage where I thought it was a food court. I was like, I had to ask, man, how you get to food court? You got to go on that end and go down to go up. Bro,
bar over there.
Man.
And they still adding levels to it.
Yeah. Bro. I wish you would have called me before you went. That way I could have had you pick me up a juice. They make some good juices. They got a nice little juice place over there.
I'm not sure.
In the hood part.
Man,
you were out there. It sent you out,
Oh my God.
I still want a juice right now.
Look, you boys said, like, oh my God, did you go into Candy HQ? That place is like being in the magical wonderland of sweetness.
Yes,
I can't believe Zen Ginger's in H-Town, man. The Galleria Ice Rink is the place to be when I was a kid. Look, Zen Ginger's from the spot.
The Candy HQ
Patrick Hardy's from the spot.
The worst. Like, oh my God.
Did you get on the Katy Freeway, the largest freeway in the world? No, but I've been in the largest traffic that I've ever been, and that is terrible. No way.
It wasn't that bad.
I didn't rent a car, man. I would have been pissed, bro.
Yeah, I told you.
I'll be on the West Coast.
Never have I felt less safe trying to walk across the street. Geek boy. Ever been to Mall of America? It's a whole damn city. No, I have not, but I heard about it straight up. Yeah, the traffic.
Yeah, but they don't. The Mall of America don't cater to what the Galleria cater to.
The Galleria is a whole nother level, y'all. That is a whole type of money that only oil riggers and natural gas claimers have. Like, that is a ridiculous amount. Like, you got to be, man, that's crazy. There's too many stores over that you'll spend over 3 G's easy, and like it's back to back. Like, we do have now. We do got a mall like that. It's called Plaza Frontenac. That's where I have to go to get the wife's Tiffany stuff. That's where I have to go to get the Fendi. That's where I have to go to get the Louis Vuitton. But those are only once a year trips, maybe twice, birthday, Christmas, and then I'm out of there. I'm not going to that movie. That is ridiculous. But we do have an upscale mall like that off of Lindbergh. So but our Galleria, I'll take y'all to that. Y'all gonna look at it. You're gonna be like, hey man, we out of here.
It ain't that serious. I mean, it's a nice place though.
It is.
I mean, look,
I'll probably never go there.
If you say they model the swap meet, then hey, who are you to argue?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean. So we end up hooking up from there, right, Steve? I went back.
No, we went to
I came
the
and picked you
fish
up.
bowl.
Oh, that's
We
right.
We
took
met
to
up
the
at the
fish bowl.
fish bowl.
All right. Fish bowl, y'all. We went to the fish bowl, and I can't say anything about the fish bowl. Shout out to Carlos if he watches this, if he's watching, if he sees this. Man, I haven't been to an LFS that was so. I would show you guys that, but that's coming out on Wednesday. So I love the way that I did these videos. So if you watch the video tonight in 15 minutes, that is the ADG. All right, beautiful landscape, huge tanks, 750 gallon, 350, all of these different, beautiful. All right, talk to a guy there by the name of Don, great guy. He actually knows all the fish people that he supplies them with the fish. Gave me a quick little interview tour, man. Great guy. All right. Jay Watts frequents there also. They just have some beautiful stuff. Friday, we go to the fish bowl and more. Meet up with Carlos. Me and him hit it off just like that. He's hands-on, family business, does it for the community, not trying to get rich, but definitely wants to help the community, and he wants to help people stay in the hobby who are just now getting in the hobby. Okay. So hopefully you guys, when you see these two videos, you can contrast the difference between like an upscale, visually aesthetic fish room to a friendly family environment, still beautiful tanks, knows what he's talking about, very personable, will get you what you want when you want it, get you what you need if he got it, and will lead you down a path of success in the fish hobby. So hopefully you see that. I put him in the hot spot with just a couple of questions, nothing real big, and he was still helping people out, still telling me favorite fish, telling me exactly everything about it. At the end, we got some stuff where Steve was messing around with the rocks, and I got to talking stuff, and it's some fun stuff at the end of that one. And and Carlos was a part of that too, just to let you know that if you're here, you're family. You know what I'm saying? And so I like seeing that part because that reminds me of being down south and having that everybody knows you, everybody says hey type of deal. If he brought you here, if Steve brought you here, if Jay Watts brought you here, then you family type stuff. So it was definitely a great vibe. I needed that. So that was super fun. We did that. And then we went out that night. Jay Watts stayed at home. Loser.
I got responsibilities, homie.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, I got responsibilities.
No, man, look. You're supposed to throw caution to the wind and let loose the dogs of war when your boy come in. We get out that night. Look, young Steve-O came with the blue blockers, dog. Had his fresh little fit on and this talk about some. Yeah, man, you got to get
I have
right,
on
man.
Friday night?
Huh? Some brown ensemble, man, with some.
I don't even remember what I had on Friday night.
Cowboy boots and 10-gallon hat. Texas style. You rode in on a steer.
That sounds about right.
This is the guy who has this is coming from the guy who has a target for a Galleria. I'm sleeping on Texas. I'm telling you. Now, if I do remember correctly, you was like, I do think I underdressed for this trip. I may have to borrow some stuff out of your closet.
I did say that, but I never did go to your closet. And then when I came,
I'm so glad
you was like, very nice, very nice, St. Louis. Yeah.
Oh, you did. You pulled it together.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Let's get that right. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you
hold on. You ain't the only cat that could wear some distressed jeans, tapered fool. Yeah, I got him. What you talking about?
You pulled it up. You pulled it up. And I'm like, I mean, you brought that. How can I say it? You brought that urban roughness with you from the inner city. You lack that that gentleman-like elegance that I brought to the evening.
Oh, is that
but
what?
nonetheless, you were able to pull it.
I brought an urban look to the wagon. It's Midwest with the South.
You brought it with you. You exactly. This is Texas though. Like this isn't. It's the South geographically, but we have our own culture. Our own. This is Dallas. You know, JRU. Pimp C. You know,
Yo, Annie liked it.
Yeah, she did. She said you was there. Yeah, ain't he approved?
Before I get down there, Steve is telling me, he's like, man, we can hook up with my auntie, man. My auntie know this, my auntie know that. I was like, man, I'm not about to hook up with no old ladies, man. This cat is tripping, man. I'm trying to come down there and kick it. And he was like, man, my auntie got this. Finally, we get to, I was coming from the National Science Museum. If you guys ever get a chance to go to the Natural Science Museum, I'll put on my community page some of the pictures that I took. They had a happy hour for the teachers in the mineral ore exhibit. They opened up the safe, y'all. I saw my first Fabergé egg, fat diamonds, the real diamonds, the emerald crown, the crown jewel, whatever, big fat sapphires, rubies, like the whole shebang bang. I saw an amethyst rock mineral cut in half where you see everything in it. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. All the while having a Mexican mule walking through that thing. It was beautiful.
That's awesome.
The place that Steve wanted to go to with his auntie and her friend was Dave. What was it?
Davis Street. At the Mosaic.
Hey man, high class, beautiful place. Beautiful place.
It's all right. It's nice.
I definitely liked it. I mean, you was able to sit in some cushioned seats. It was a great little vibe. Auntie was cool. She knows that's the owner that she knew, correct?
Mm-hmm.
One line, Auntie, very eclectic, knows her stuff, all the way with it, and we were able to get we had some ceviche. I finally got my.
Oh man, we did good.
We did some what was them scrimps? Some
they're like some kind of weird like panko fusion.
Yeah.
Tell them about that fusion collard green, the southern
piece. The resistance is the kimchi collard greens.
Oh my god.
Collard greens with the kimchi in it. Great level of heat and spice onto a southern favorite. That was fire. I ordered two of those.
Genius. Like people hear the word collard green, right?
Yeah.
But like they don't it does no justice. The chef was able to take a continental menu item like collard greens and then turn it haute couture and mix it with a fusion item like kimchi, a Korean item, which is another green, cabbage. And then you got like this amalgam of flavor right there. That was amazing. You know, I mean, it complimented. What else did we get? Steak. What else was in there?
We had steak, kimchi. We had the kimchi greens. They brought out a birthday piece of cake that was pretty good.
Yeah, there was so much food. I don't even remember it all.
I don't know. It cost $120 a piece. I know that. I know that.
It wasn't that much, man.
Yes, it was. I still have the receipt. My school's not going to pay for it either. They said you get $55. You get $55 a day, and you don't went over $85.
You order. Ain't nobody told you to order a cow ankle, bro. You ordered like half a cow.
Hey, fool! I ordered a steak. If I went to Texas Roadhouse, the steak would have costed $25.50. I ordered it there.
But you wouldn't have been. But you wouldn't, bro. You ate ahi ceviche, bro.
He said half a cow. I can believe it.
But you ate ahi ceviche with like a balsamic vinaigrette and pickled grapes, bro.
I didn't even eat the grapes,
class, bro.
They could have pickled the grapes all they want. I didn't even eat them.
Bro, have you ever ate a pickled grape?
No.
Apparently not.
Said I did.
Well, I ate them. They were good. Well, you had the juice on the tuna. Same difference.
Whatever, Steve. All right. Well, so we
You got
leave
your
from
money
there.
worth.
We leave from there. Hook up with my partner Rue, and we went to 5 Central, Central 5, something like that. 5 Central.
Yeah, it's like a lounge.
Yeah, definitely lounge. They cigar smokers were in the front, and then this place breaks off into 5 different levels of music, people, and the vibe was lovely. Hey, Texas, everywhere you go, you get in free.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Awesome. St. Louis, everything costs $20 to $25. If we have a headliner like I don't know, I think Donnell Jones is coming here pretty soon. $40 to get it. They'll bust your head to get it.
$40.
Man, look, Donnell Jones was hot in the 90s, man. They still charge a 40 for him to get into the club, man. And it felt, the vibe felt really good. Like, you know, I didn't feel like I had to watch my back type style. Like, you know, when I go out here, I just always like, you know, you kind of feel like your head need to be on a swivel or whatever. But, you know, kicking it, you know, everything was good. You know, we went to the bar, was able to kind of, and it was packed in there. It was no, you know, even though it was packed, everybody was having a good vibe time, right? It was no, hey man, you stepped on my shoe, bro. You elbowed me, you dropped my drink. Like none of that, man. It was really cool, man. Original Texas food, fried okra. I just had some from Captain D's and it sucked.
Well, let me ask you something, Drew. Since you're on the topic of the shoe stepping on,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, what's up, Hippie John? Like I hope, like from hanging out with me and Jeff, we was able to kind of lay to rest a lot of the myths and misconceptions that people have, not only about Texas as a whole, but Houston. Like we're like the bastard child of Texas, you know. Like, oh, there goes them Houston, and they go with their grills and they Texas twang, you know. So, how do you feel? Like, you know what I'm saying?
What? And I think I mentioned this to one of y'all. I said, why is it that everybody keeps saying when you go back, tell them that Houston is good to you, tell them Houston did this. And I was like, who has said that y'all was bad? Like, I mean, I know St. Louis has a bad rep, period. You know, we've been number 1 on the murder charts for years. So like, you know, once our mentality here, wait a minute, Chicago's number 1 in murder, they go murder a couple more people can get the number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I didn't know that Houston was Houston is not the same as Texas, to be clear.
It's true. It's like it's whole, and you witnessed this. It's like it's whole other place. Like if you didn't know it, you think it was in another state.
That's interesting, man. I didn't know it was that much of a disconnect. But you know what? Which was really weird. When I was in Chicago, Aquashala, I rented a car there. The car had Dallas on it and had Dallas plates. And I'm riding around. We parked to cat with Houston plates. And they was like, we're from St. Louis. We just rented a car. We get out. And he was like, hey, yo, you from Texas? And I'm like, nah. Man, we see them Dallas plates, man. Houston over here, baby. H-Towns. And they're like, all right. I'm like, well, who gives it? Whatever, bro. Like, what is that? Is that like
it's tribal mentality, bro. I can't explain it, but apparently you can't graduate high school in Texas unless you take Texas indoctrination. I mean, Texas history. And like you got to take it. You're not graduating here unless you take Texas history or some sort of remedial for the people that got here soon. And they weren't fortunate enough to be born.
So
Texans.
Zen Jen, Patrick Hardy, you guys have been Texas bred, H-Town bred all the way. Are you guys migrators?
Patrick migrated.
Oh, Patrick did? Okay. All right.
He from
Look,
Louisiana.
Oh, you from Louisiana? All right, I ain't mad at that. We're gonna get to the end of the story now. You know,
they showed up. What's up, Patrick? What's up, Ginger? I know them from back in the back, like years. But what's up, y'all? See how it works, Drew? Trying to come in town.
Vibes yes. Is also.
And love lives as well.
I love this. You know what? I was trying to figure out why in the last 5 years, a lot of my partners have been moving down to. Matter of fact, when we were in 5 Central, the little lounge club, God grabbed me by my shoulder. I was like, "Oh, here it is. This is what I was waiting for." I turned around. It's my partner. It was like, "Hey man, what you doing down here?" I don't know, kicking it. What? It was like, man, you should have hit me up when you was down here. I just left a Rockets game. You could have came through. I was like, man, I forgot you was even down here, bro. Man, the last 5 years, a lot of my people have been going from St. Louis into Houston or into Dallas, and I've been trying to figure out why. And I see it's a good vibe, you guys. Like, I'm not even gonna front. My first time in Houston, when I went to Dallas Aquashella, that was my first time in Dallas, but I didn't have anybody take me around there. So it was just to the conference or to the Shella and back to the hotel room, which was cool. But for you guys to take me around, be with the people, for us to have that union at the table at the turkey leg hut, where people say you won't get in because it's jam-packed and all of the celebrities come here and this, that, and the other. They still treat you like family. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to be any celebrities for us to give us the royal treatment. Oh, babe, who was our waitress, she was, man,
she was dope.
What the deal was, you can do this, you can do this. If you want this sub now, we can do this. If this is too spicy, we can do this. Like, it was a vibe. And check this out, y'all.
She was on point.
Turkey leg hunt be so jam-packed to where if it's only 2 people there, they're going to have to wait 45 minutes before they get a table to sit 2 people. So it was us 3. And they was like, yeah, it'll be a 45-minute wait. It was a couple behind us from Louisiana, St. Charles, right?
Lake Charles.
They told them it's going to be 45 minutes for you all. And then there was another couple behind us who was from Florida. And they said it's going to be 45 minutes for y'all. And they was like, well, what about that table right there? She said, yeah, that's a 7-sitter. And it's like, well, we all together. Man, for that to happen, bro, like, that's smart. And it just lets you know, like, man, we could all just sit here and eat, man, because we all hungry. Like, let's go. Ain't nobody want to wait 35 minutes, 45 minutes. We sit down there, man, we parlay, we talk, man, we had common ground. We Louisiana, H-Town, Florida, St. Louis. That's Midwest, down south, man. Like
that was America, right? Like that was dope. We was all able to break bread, complete strangers, and like we was having dinner. Like,
all we was missing was a Cali cat and an East Coast cat, and we would have had it. We would have made it big.
Well, from Florida. Well, yeah, I guess you can't call Florida the East Coast.
Yeah.
Can you?
Hell no, that's down south.
Nah.
That's south. Yeah, man. So it was a good time. That stuffed turkey leg is another hitter. But you know what? It didn't knock me down like that stuffed potato.
Wow.
I know that turkey is like a lot lighter, but I smashed that. I'm gonna put some pictures up on the community.
I judge you, bro.
I see my whole turkey leg, and then you'll see the beast destroy the turkey leg.
You lucky, bro. Because I could flash the picture, but I ain't gonna do you like that. But I was judging you mildly, albeit it was mild. But I was sitting up there watching you demolish this turkey, and I was thinking to myself, who raised this guy? And I was like, well, we are eating at a turkey leg hut, and we're outside, so you can't eat like a heathen. I guess you're in the same category as crawfish or something. And it is good. But you was over there acting like, I'm not going. You can't say anything on the internet because everybody's so woke, but
it looked
like a hyena,
like Ethiopian, bro. Yeah, there you go. A hyena. Hyenas don't have.
Yeah, it looked like a hyena.
Yeah, you act like a damn hyena, bro. Like you was beating that turkey's ass. You did good.
Hey man, I feed the beast when the beast is hungry.
I was
I gotta
proud,
let go.
bro. But like, I was impressed by your tenacity. Just you had a
Hey,
good
look, all
pace.
conversations
You
stop
had
when the
good
food
form.
get there.
Hey, you was enjoying it, but you had a damn job to do, and you was intent on whooping that turkey ass. So I was impressed. You wasn't a complete pig, but at all. You wasn't a pig at all. But you had a purpose. But you
Hey
still was
man,
able to
I still lick
enjoy
my
it.
fingers and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You was enjoying it.
Hey, the
You
sauce.
had a purpose.
I knew.
You didn't put your elbows on the
We
table
had been
once.
waiting. We had been waiting for that food, man. I was hungry as hell.
Yeah, I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie.
see how
like,
y'all
right
was
out the
taking
mind,
turkey home. Man, I even ate some of Jay Watts's swamp fries. That was fire
Nah.
too.
Yeah, he was
Tell them about the swamp fries.
Hey, the swamp fries is a beautiful medley of waffle fries mixed with different cheeses, turkey meats, and chives, herbs, and all the accoutrement.
Pretty much.
Fire.
with cheese.
Pretty much. And that was an appetizer that could have fed 4 people.
Oh my God.
Man, that mug was.
That was an appetizer.
Hey, and I said this at dinner, but the irony is MD Anderson Cancer Center is located right next to the turkey hut. We have like one of the largest medical centers in the world. And we also have one of the fattest, one of the largest morbidly obese populations. And that is nothing to be proud of. But
Look at that.
That's why. Praise his name. Show it to the people good, Drew. It's a little glare on it now.
That was the before.
Look at it, sir. It's on a sheet
before.
pan. That's a cookie pan. Let the people see the cookie pan. It's a damn cookie pan. Gluttony. Look at Straight gluttony. Let's get it.
That mug was fire. Hey, I destroyed the enemy.
Gluttony. Oh my God! He's like
when
that rat on Charlotte's Web at the fair, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They look like they pull the tray. You know when they feed the lions and the tigers in the zoo and they pull the tray out, pull the leftovers out? That's what they look like.
Look,
like the big dinosaur on Jurassic Park.
Hey, he said my cholesterol just went up just looking at it.
Wait a minute, a big pot of gumbo.
Oh man,
I want some gumbo.
My wife just made some gumbo. It's upstairs right now.
DPK, what's up, man?
I hate to pause you, Drew, but you gotta give Austin his credit. He did take you to get something nice to eat in Dallas.
Oh, facts. Where is he still in here? We went twice. It was so good in Dallas. It was a mom and pop stop, man. Cooked down home Southern good food. It was. I'm not even on front. I was talking about that for a while.
I'm mad I missed that one.
Shit, I want to eat that too now.
Man,
yeah, I'm mad I missed that one.
When I tell you, hey, look, man, I eat, man. It's not a game for me, man.
You got to come back down here, bro. That didn't even scratch of the surface, bro. Like we didn't do anything. We got to do more.
Everybody keeps saying. That's what my partner said. He said, man, I hadn't even did nothing with you yet, man. This is just. I feel like I did you a disservice. This is that amethyst piece, y'all. That mug.
That's so nice.
Yeah, that mug's serious.
They've had that thing for a long time, man. I remember they used to display it
all
openly. When we was kids, and people
that's the first thing you see when you walk in.
Fucked it up. Excuse my French on TV, but it's ridiculous. You can't have nothing nice. But those are child's memories.
The kids did that.
Hey, Steve, you swear you want to be a bad bitch, boy. I swear to God. Steve think you're a bad bitch.
Hey, man, but I'll take it.
Hey, look, what's to you, man?
I don't even know what sparked all that, but I suppose. A little bit of hostility there, Andrew. I'm a guest here.
You family.
I suppose. I think we do that.
God.
Family treats each other like crap.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
Man. Yeah, it's a bad.
It's like I'm not doing that.
Listen, fellas.
We could
do this all night,
man. I don't treat y'all like that.
Look, the video is is out right now. Go check out Aqua Design Group ADG. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Throw that in the comments. Fellas, before we go, future plans for Warrior Planet Tanks, go.
Selling stuff now. Send me a DM. Website's back online. Soon as work out some glitches. Got some videos coming. Plants, like house plants. And saltwater. Saltwater will be coming soon. That's what I got.
Hey, that's what you put it in, the globe?
Yeah, man. Don't be showing the people.
Nice.
Yeah, it's up. There's fishing
plans.
Kind of late for that. Continue to enjoy my hobby.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. You see, I'm simple, easy.
Shout out to Gina's Reef. She was a woman of her word. She gave me 2 Delhaize bikers or Bashirs or whichever way you want to call it. Sue me, it don't matter. And they are currently in my Planet tank with my Denison Barbs, my Bolivian Rams, my Serpe Tetras, and my Rainbows, and my Angels. And I'm preparing my 55-gallon for them and more. They are currently at 3 inches long. I went in. Gina said, "Your fish are here. Here they are." She said, "I just want to, this will make up for the Corys that, kind of, you took them home and they died and they all died and all that stuff." And I was like, wow, that's freaking awesome. And then I end up buying $100 worth of stuff out of Petco that I didn't really want to do, but I did it and it was great. Thank you. And I have yet to put that together. So I might do a video of me putting that together. Wednesday.
What size tank?
55.
Did you say that?
A 55.
And you got 3?
2. They're 3 inches right now. When they get bigger, I'll probably have something bigger for them.
Hey, I got a pretty cool idea, man.
Okay.
Let's throw a butt ton of plants in there. I'll sponsor you. I'm saying it on YouTube. You can hold me to it. I'll send you some plants.
All right. Well, make sure you do that, and then we'll unbox those and get those in, and maybe we'll make a whole thing of it. We'll Zoom call it.
They go better with plants.
Well, there it is. We'll do that. We'll do that. Hey, you a sick little dude, man.
Everything goes better with plants, bro.
You a sick dude, man. What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna figure out a way to get everybody keeping plants, bro.
Let me finish. They're in with plants right now.
Real or fake?
Hold on.
No, they're in my they're in my
They're not in the cichlid tank.
Hey man, this is good for the people. They need to see this.
Yeah, they're in there.
Oh, that looks like
nice.
Yeah.
Got Jungle Val,
nice.
Anubius in there. Anubius, whatever the shit.
I'm gonna send you more than that.
Huh?
So, yeah, you're gonna get more than that.
Yeah, so that's the 60-gallon. So the 55-gallon, of course, is a little shorter. So send me some stuff, man. I'm counting on you right now. I'm telling you right now.
I'm gonna tell you now.
Phone or reach, I'll walk out there and show you.
Let me finish. Huh?
You ain't gonna have no room. Whatever he send, you're gonna fill up the whole tank.
That's what's up. That's what I need. All right, hold on. Another announcement. Wednesday video drops for Fishbowl, and you'll see all 3 of us in there. In the hotspot next week, LC Aquatics. For those of you guys, and that's the Busy Fish chat. For those of you guys that have been staying with me, you guys know that LC is a high school student. When I was doing my Future Fish Keepers and fish keeping, he was supposed to be on, but his mama wouldn't let him be on a live stream at night with a big black guy.
Right.
I don't know.
That's what it was.
Is that what? I don't know. Apparently, he either didn't do his homework or he had to go to bed early because he had wrestling.
Responsible mama.
Well, he is now at the tender age of 17, I think. So he's almost a senior. And he said and he's been in my chats begging me to get in the hotspot. Come on, Biz, let me get in the hotspot. I could tell these people about some fish keeping. Please, let's welcome him next Monday and try not to let him get on your nerves with the BS. But he is in the hobby, and we'll see what he's got. And he better bring it because he's been begging to get on this thing. And I've been pushing him to the side, telling him that his mama's going to come in there and pull the cord. So he says, he assures me that it's good to go. So he'll be on next week in the hotspot. I have a whole different line of questions for a high schooler. Of course, I teach high schoolers, so there's some things that I want to know that is going to be, I think is going to be fun. So that is what we'll be having next week. Don't forget Saturdays, I'm with Danny Weshy on the Glass Box Hero channel in the Matrix with Danny and the Biz. We've got some exciting stuff going on there. Danny, I'm gonna have to talk to you also because I have family coming in to see my mom, her brother, and her nieces and nephews. All my folks coming in from Shreveport, Louisiana, and I definitely need to host them because I don't think this might be the third time ever coming to St. Louis. We usually always go to Shreveport, but they are definitely coming to check out mom. I do believe my mom is going to go to the rehabilitation for her limbs in the next couple of days. So I will definitely be busy doing that and, trying to be with family so that we can keep things together. So I'll talk to you about that later, Danny, if you're still here. Other than that, man, it's going to be business as usual. I missed my spot for summer school, so I'm not teaching summer school this summer. Another teacher got to the application first. This will be the first time ever. I have never taught summer school, so it's interesting to have a summer off. Like, it's going to be weird.
Come to Houston.
Yeah, look, you don't even have to pull my arm for that one, man. I like it,
bro.
I can see
we got a lot of free stuff going on in Herman Park during the summer, bro.
Okay, I can see why people go. I can see why people are being there to live. I know, Jakira, I'm not going to be teaching summer school, but your butt shouldn't be going to summer school anyway. Get all your stuff done. You got a little over a month. We get out May 26th. Get your grades together and enjoy your summer. Get you a job, make some money, man. That's what summer's supposed to be about for y'all. Jakira stuck through all the way through, man. Look, Jakira, come to the classroom tomorrow, man. I might have I don't know, you want, a piece of candy or something, or $5? Maybe I'll give you $5 for lunch.
Don't give her a good grade.
Yeah, do that, Jeff. Not Texas.
He said what?
Playing a sport.
Hey,
not playing a sport.
I got a question for y'all. What? Well, you guys went to high school in Houston, right? What high school you went to, Steve?
I went to 2, but I graduated from Liberty. It's in the
Liberty.
country. Yep.
What about you, Jeff?
I went to a couple of them, but
okay.
For the predominant part of it,
Deafs, Deafs being an orphan, getting bounced around, that whole, you know how it works. Yeah, you went to Sterling.
I saw
Raider for life.
And look, Jakira, you'll enjoy this.
Panther.
I saw a TikTok or YouTube short where they said every other cafeteria versus Houston cafeteria in high school. It was like, what you got? We got the same thing. Sloppy Joe or Sloppy Joe with cheese. Like, Then it said Houston, new kid. Hey, this is a nice cafeteria. What y'all got here? Like, if you want Pizza Hut, we got Pizza Hut. You want Subway? We got Subway. Y'all got cafeterias in Houston high schools?
They got
McDonald's.
Taco Bell. McDonald's and Taco Bell. Yeah, it depends on what school though. Yeah, it depends on which one. Yeah. Like the Woodlands
in the actual, like they in
the school.
Yes, in the school, bro. Yeah, it depends on which one, bro. But yeah, like not all the schools have it, but yeah, most of them nowadays, like they eat good, bro.
What do y'all
like that's all.
You call it
like
you
we
call it
look at Jakira. Must be
like
nice.
we
Our
wasn't
kids
that
don't
blessed
eat lunch. They do not eat lunch, bro.
That didn't happen until like the late 90s, like 2000. That happened in the 2000s, bro.
I don't even think.
Like
I don't even think. Yeah, it
Bro, I be
was
feeling for
around
my kids.
It wasn't when we was in
2004,
school.
2005.
Yeah, that was in the 2000s.
We was out of school.
bro, because they had started that already.
Bro,
Like they would bring.
I graduated in '94.
Yes, bro. Like they would bring slices of Pizza Hut in the personal boxes to the school, and then now they started actually partnering.
Now they done set up shop.
Like vendors.
I graduated in '98. We would have Tuesdays and Thursdays was Pizza Hut Day. And these kids don't have it no more. They will not eat. These kids will be hungry during the day. First of all, when you're hungry during the day, you don't want to think. You got 2-3 more classes. You're not gonna get nothing done. Tummy is rumbling. If you didn't ate, like you done brought some chips or something, they can't make no meal. You can eat something that you can eat where you can make a turd off of, man. You can't make a turd off of no damn flaming hot Cheetos, man. You need some food.
Well, it's sad because that's the most them kids eat sometimes because they don't have no food at home. You know?
When they get home, man, all of these food stamp kids,
bro.
look, man, they be having steak and all kind of stuff. They be getting them money.
Some of them, bro, you know good and damn well, some of them people be flipping them shits.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna bust the game wide open, but
yeah,
you know
but
what I'm
you
saying?
know what?
Some kids, like low key, the only time they eat is at school.
So even more reason for them to have food at the school. G, look, when I was at Wellston,
they really do need to redo it.
When I was at Wellston, this school had 95 kids in it total, and that's from 8th grade to seniors, right? But they had a lady in the neighborhood with her homegirls, grandmas, named Miss Peaches. Miss Peaches ran the cafeteria, and she would go and get food, and she would cook good cooking. I would go down there and eat lunch every day. She would have, she would have a Thanksgiving plate, on Wednesday. She would have, she'd have some good old-fashioned peach cobbler. Them kids ate. Them kids was coming to school to live, man, and eat. They didn't have no food at home, bro.
Yeah,
but
sad.
They still selling the same murder burgers they sold when I was in 8th grade. Man, murder burgers, you'll eat the mugs at lunch, and you'll be on the toilet around 7th hour. Yeah, murder burgers, y'all.
I used to like them burgers.
You remember the square pizzas, man?
Yeah, I like them pizzas
bro,
too.
I was telling them about the square pizzas. I was like, y'all don't know nothing about the square pizza. Man, the square
top and stack it.
Bro, if you're the poor bastard that got the end piece and it was burnt, oh my God. Like your cheese would be burnt on this one.
Bro, I used to pull the cheese off because they had little bits of sausage in it, man. I used to roll the cheese up, then roll up and I dip them in ketchup, man, and eat them, man.
Yeah. It came off in one piece.
Bro, the struggle, bro. Like you remember, oh my God.
We had walk-in tacos. They would open up the Doritos bag, pour cheese in it, and you could put whatever else you want in there, man. And you eat it with a spoon and fork.
That's a Frito pie.
That's a Frito pie, bro.
Yeah, it's a Frito pie.
Yeah. Frito. Yeah. Haley said square pizza and corn. That's the struggle. Oh my God, that brings back some badass memories. Square pizza and corn.
Hey, look,
and you get like
I'm not even
and they give you like a bullshit spoon of corn and a little tray, and it'd be like right there in the pocket at the top, and then your fruit cocktail getting the corn juice in it. Oh shit!
Look,
it's real problems when you
look. I'm not even gonna front, man. We had a big man. He was like 300 pounds and like 6'2" already, man. He was like a sophomore. He was in my class. Man. His name was Leroy Jackson. Leroy would walk around.
Gonna say Jenkins.
He would walk around, and whatever you didn't eat, he would either just grab your milk and pour it onto your tray, and just like, man, like, dude, like, I think that's half of the reason why I eat my food. Hey man, hey, is that
because I went to boot camp and I don't even eat like that no more. Bro, so Leroy was in there deboing people for food. Like he was literally, you gonna eat your cornbread in the lunchroom, bro.
Look, that dude would mess up your whole tray. like you would have to clean up your tray, man. You'd be like, man, bro, I was about to eat that. You weren't about to eat that. Why you pour my milk into my corn and my corn into my man? What's up with you, man?
But like, would he eat it with the milk in it, or would he just use that to book?
Like if he grabs something off your tray, he would just ruin the rest of your tray and walk off. Like, who is this guy? Hey man,
you were an asshole, bro. What happened to Jeff? Did he go out? Looks like he lost connectivity. Wait for him. He'll probably try. There he is.
There you
I
go.
ain't doing nothing. I'm letting y'all talk. I was talking to people in my house, so I had to mute and take
man. Look, I done went over anyway, man. I appreciate you boys, man. I told y'all we weren't gonna be on, the hour, man. Listen,
good, man.
Busy Fish Chat, I appreciate you, man. I just wanted to share everything with you guys, so now you guys are up to date and abreast of everything. And I wanted to bring the H-Town boys on up here, man, in case I got something wrong. Of course, they will be quick to correct.
Nah, you was pretty much on point. Everything was right.
Yeah, you did good.
Thanks.
And what you did to that turkey leg, I'm gonna get ready to go do to a salad.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what's
now
up.
You want to eat. Well, the fat shaman's working. Good. Eat the salad.
This fool is this cat is responsible for the weight gain that I have right now. He about to go eat a salad, bro.
Yeah.
What you
How much meat in the salad?
We ain't put nothing on, man. There wasn't no weight gain.
How much meat is in the salad?
How much meat?
He probably got half a chicken on that something.
Man.
How much chicken you put in the salad, babe?
Oh, probably about half a bottle of ranch.
I'm getting a breast.
I heard her say one breast.
You're getting.
I told you it was some meat in there. You ain't slick. That sounds delicious, man.
But she got two.
Oh, it's nasty. Over there, he about to eat some woman cooking. That's why he over there acting all ambivalent and shit.
Ambivalent? What kind of...
Google it.
Hey man,
before you even ask them.
Where do you come from, man? With this crazy, I don't even know how to spell it. Amber. Is that some shit off Harry Potter? What is it? Ambivalent? Is that a house of Gryffindor?
What's that?
It's a word. It's having mixed feelings or contradictory ideas about something or someone. Hey man, I'm about to go. Man. Look, man, I can't.
You did good, bro.
LC. We just said you about to be up here next week, man. We was just talking about you, talking about how your mom didn't want you to be on the stream with the big black guy, and then you had to do your homework, and then you had wrestling and all kinds of stuff, man. But you must have decided to release the shackles of your parents' home, and you signed that waiver where you could be out on your own by yourself. Went and got you a studio apartment, and now you're able to get on the stream tomorrow, apparently. I mean, next Monday. LC Aquatics, y'all. We'll be. How old are you now, LC? Are you 17, 18? What year are you now? You hear me talking to you, boy. That's why. I have spring break. That's why. Okay. We knew it was a reason. He's 17. About to be a senior then, right? You're in your junior year. Anyway, LC, I plugged you up, man. I'll be starting on your trailer, and then we'll get that together, and I'll send you the link, man. We'll get you up here so you can showcase your stuff. Hell yeah. It's going to be cool. Young LC is in this thing. Yeah, man. So I appreciate you boys for being up here, man. You guys know we could go all day, man, all night, man. It'd be fun, man. But I am going to shake the spot, and I'll catch up with you guys a little later. Busy Fish Chat, thank you guys for coming through, man. I appreciate you guys. Hot Spot back on tomorrow with Monday with LC Aquatics. Don't forget Saturday in the Matrix on Glassbox Hero channel. That's Danny Weshy and the Biz. and most likely featuring Gina. So we're gonna do that, man, and we appreciate you all. Any last words, fellas?
Yeah. Peace and blessings.
Likewise,
be
man.
with
you. Peace and blessings. Prayers to you, the family.
Appreciate it.
T. Jones, you already know how it go. I got you.
Right on, man. And as always,
everybody else have a good night.
You guys already know, man. The wet stuff is the best stuff. The best stuff is the wet stuff. So go and get you that aquarium wet. We out of here, man. Y'all be easy.